So basically, once we are we'll first differentiate it. So we'll get f dash x is equal to 3x squared minus 12x plus 15. Yes. Uh, Now we have to factorize it in order to determine whether it is increasing or decreasing. But once you go into factorize using the splitting the middle term, you will see that it is not possible. Why? Because it's not matching. We're not getting anything directly. So then you do it like this. You take the numbers, you do it like this. 3x square minus 12x plus 15 equal to 0. So then it will become x square minus 4x plus 5 equal to 0. Now we will use something known as the perfect square method. Okay, perfect square. Got cool.
Yeah.
Now in the perfect square method, what we will essentially do is we will try to make this equation look like a minus b whole squared plus k equal to 0. This is the standard form that we want for this equation. Okay. But if we want it to look like this, we have to first try to make it look like a square plus b square minus 2ab plus k equal to 0. Only then can we get this,
Yeah.
because that's the form. Na? Is
It's like a
equation
B
could,
after.
yeah, if we want this to come to this, we can't directly do that. First, we have to take it from here to here and then from here to here.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Fine. So
Yes.
then how to do that is basically, first of all, notice the similarities between this and this. What is the similarity? I'll just write it here for a quick second. X square minus 4x plus 5 equal to 0. Notice the similarity that we already know the squared value,
Mm.
isn't it? We already know one of the squared values. We don't know this. Okay. And we know some part of this here.
Yeah.
Yes. This
Mm.
and some part of this is known. The
Mm.
b square is unknown. The k somehow, some part of the k is known. Yes.
Okay.
Now, whatever is unknown, we will try to find it bec- by splitting this minus 4x. Here also the minus 4x will get split, but the way of splitting will be a little different. Now here the splitting will happen by multiplying and dividing the equation by 2. Because see, here we have 2ab, right? So I want
Yeah.
the minus 4x to look exactly like this. In order to do that, I have to figure out a minus 2 separately. So I'll
Mm.
keep the minus 4x as it is, but I will multiply and divide it with a 2. And the rest
Okay.
of the equation will stay as it is, x square. Just 1 second, I'll remove the minus from here. Okay. Rest of the thing will remain as it is. Clear with this part? What did we do? We split the middle term, minus 4x, in such a way so that I can make it look like a minus 2ab. Okay, fine. Now,
Yeah.
if you solve it, you will get x square minus 2 into 2x plus 5. Yes,
Okay.
because
Yeah.
I can cancel these two.
Yes.
Now do you see it looks, this part looks like what?
The A square plus B square.
Minus 2ab?
Okay.
Not yet, not yet there. Doesn't it look like a minus 2ab? Yes or no?
Yes.
Meaning that now we can figure out what is my b from the equation. Because I already know that a square is similar to x square, so then a would obviously be x. So here in
Mm.
this x is my a, this 2 is this 2. So then b is
X.
b is 2, a is x.
Okay.
Here, go back a little bit. Here, we already saw the similarities on the equation and we saw that this square is this square, meaning that a is already determined to have been x. Here itself, we could figure that out that my a is my x.
Mm.
Okay,
Yeah.
it is done. Here itself, we got this.
Yeah.
Fine. Is it okay? So then
Yes.
I'll change the order for this. This is 2ba because your
Yeah.
x is your a basically. Fine. Now it's done.
Okay.
The equation is done. X minus 2 whole square.
Square plus 2.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it fine? But now we have an extra value, which is the plus 5 in the equation, right? In order to balance that equation, I need to do a minus. Otherwise, if you open up the bracket, you will not get the original equation. Whatever you do, however way you want to shape the equation, it must always come back to this original equation, right? Isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, if you open up, so if you open up this value, fine, this is the value that we are getting. If you open up this value, you will get x square uh, plus 4 minus 4x plus 5 equal to 0. Meaning that you will get x square minus 4x plus 9 equal to 0, which is not equal to our original equation. I should have gotten a plus 5, right?
Mm.
In
Yeah.
order for us to avoid that, in order for us to avoid that, I have to balance the equation. How will I balance the equation? I will have to do the that constant, this constant that we have, I'll have to subtract the 2 squared in it, which is the balancing of this part. This is the part which is imbalancing the equation right now. In order to balance this, I will do the same thing on the outside of the bracket also. Now, if you open up this equation, you will get x square plus 4 minus 2 into 2x plus, how much will this be? This will become 1, no?
1.
1 equal to 0. Now you see, you will get x square minus 4x plus 5 equal to 0, which is the original equation.
Yeah.
So
I
we
have a
just,
question.
yeah.
So the format
So
is.
before you go ahead, my main
Yeah.
task or the main aim of this process is to figure out the b value. The moment you figure out the b value, you can basically write the equation in this form and get done with it and balance out the later part of the equation. Cool.
Yeah.
Tell me your doubt.
So in the form, it is a minus b the whole square plus b. Right.
Plus
So plus
b
b,
square plus b square.
b square. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Understood.
So b square is just a k, no? So b square is nothing other than a constant value. So that is
Yeah.
why I've written it as a k.
Okay. Yeah.
Fine. So now coming back to our main aim and objective, that we have to prove that this is a strictly increasing function. Now take a look at our equation. This is my equation. Now can you get, can you ever get a negative value out of this solution? No, it is not possible
Mm.
to get a negative value out of this solution. You will always get a positive value whenever you solve this equation with any value. Reason being that no matter what x value you choose, because of the square, this will always come out to be positive.
Yeah.
So since this will always come out to be positive, that would make the entire equation always positive. Yes,
Mm.
and that is how you will prove that this is strictly increasing. This will be always positive. No? No matter what you do, that part will always be positive. No matter what x value you choose, this part is always going to be positive.
Yeah.
That is why it is always strictly increasing. Strictly increasing.
Understood.